As we all know, artificial intelligence, AI, is working its way into every aspect of our lives. And joining us now to talk a little bit more about it and how colleges are being influenced by this and bring it to their curriculum, it's Matt Rosen. He's a technology consulting guy that owns a firm called Leta, and he works with helping automate companies through AI. Matt, first question, you wouldn't be be working with iHeartMedia and coming up with ways to artificially intelligence the replacement of talk show hosts in the morning, Harry?
No, they haven't hired me to do that yet, but
okay.
happy to talk with any at iHeartMedia, but definitely don't want to replace you. Want to use AI to enhance what you do every day.
All right, there we go. I love you. All right, here we go. So that's your opening line when they approach you. Okay, fine. And especially save that guy in Birmingham. No need to replace that. Okay. Now, when we talk about colleges and what they're doing, this makes sense. It seems that everybody coming out of college needs certain skills, no matter what job field they go into. I always told kids when I spoke to high school kids, go into college, take some business classes. No matter what job you do, you're going to end up making money. So you got to figure out what to do with that money so you don't lose it all. So take a business class. So I think AI now is probably one of those things that makes a lot of sense for everybody to start to understand.
I completely agree. When ChatGPT came out in November 2022, everyone on our team started playing with it. In March of 2023, we had the entire company go through some base level training, and then we've retrained everybody else in 2024. And, it's a mix of online training and training we've developed ourselves. And I think you're seeing colleges across the board offer degrees in AI and machine learning concepts. It's become a core part of the computer science curriculum. But I'm with you. I think no matter what field you're going into, you need to have a basic understanding of AI concepts. You need to understand concepts around data literacy, and maybe even have some baseline, programming skills. And it doesn't take long. I mean, you can take a college class. There's lots of free courseware out there. But I think it's incumbent upon everyone to at least be knowledgeable and proficient about what the technology can do to help you in your daily lives.
Mark Cuban has said there's going to be two types of companies in the future, those who are great at AI, and then there's everybody else. So when I look at how kids are coming through high schools, it seems that more people are starting to lean on, there ought to be at least one class, age appropriate, on finance. As you go through kindergarten, learning how to add two nickels together, that equals 10 cents, all the way on how to balance checkbooks and what investment means and what interest rates and compounding means through the high school level, because it's not there unless you specifically ask for it. So maybe we incorporate an AI class in, your junior and senior year in high school. Maybe colleges are the first ones to get going, but I wouldn't, expect there to be any problem with introducing it into the high school level as well.
I think that a lot of that's already happening today. Based on the research I've done, probably about 50-60% of high schools are already incorporating it into the classroom. Some of it's like chatbots that help students learn. It's also being used a lot by teachers just to create lesson plans or, grade essays or things of the like. There has been concern people will use it to cheat. But, AI is pretty good at detecting AI's work. And so, at least in my kids' schools, they have some, strict rules about what they should and shouldn't use ChatGPT for. But I think if all schools aren't adopting it at some level, call it at least in middle school and in high school, kids aren't going to be set up to use it in college. So I think it does need to start at an early age. And I'm with you. I'm amazed at how many folks don't have the basic business and finance concepts. My wife's a doctor, and nowhere in medical school do they teach them anything about finance or accounting, right, what it takes to actually run a practice. So I think like finance, AI is one of those things that needs to be incorporated into schools. And right now it's a very decentralized approach. I wouldn't mind seeing it become more centralized, where at least there's some level of expectation across, call it middle school, high schools, and college for AI literacy across our workforce.
Matt, let me ask you quickly, as I'm amazed every day at the advancement of technologies in our world and how it helps us and benefits us in so many ways. There is some cautions on a lot of the technology that's coming out. Even Elon Musk said, you better get the reins on AI before it takes off and it becomes a major problem instead of such a benefit for you. We've seen what social media started out to be as a fun way to connect with people, and now it's ruining people and pushing kids into depression and suicidal thoughts and bullying, and it became a beast for a lot of folks. Do you anticipate the potential problems in the same AI arena that, hey, we better keep an eye on this and not let it get ahead of us before it's too late?
I'm not worried about Skynet or Terminator or AI ending the world, not anytime soon. But AI is going to be used for creating deep fakes of people, or potentially using it. Scammers may use it. So with every technology, there are lots of positive uses, but we need to predict against the negative. And I think there needs to be some level of regulation around how and where AI is used. But part of this is being educated in understanding, if you're getting a bunch of emails and phone calls asking for secure information, you probably shouldn't give it out. It could be AI generated. So I do have some of those concerns. There's always bad actors out there, but I think in large part, AI is going to really help us from a positive standpoint. It's being used in research to detect new drugs, treat diseases before they start, create a lot of new content and interesting thoughts. What we do as an organization is use AI, to understand, what does the organization look like? Where can AI best be applied? Helping organizations really trial and proof of concept things. And we're finding it to be a very effective, technology that is benefiting our clients in many different industries.
All right. Very good. Matt Rosen, great insight. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.